Hello everyone, my name is Sayed. Today in this class, we are going to discuss about SIP header, and also we are going to be collect the logs and analyzing the logs. I'll show you from the scratch how we can collect the logs and how you can be analyzed on that one. So the scenario is I'm having two phones. Both the phones are registered under my call manager, and both it's SIP phones we are having. And I'm making a call from one phone to another phone. The scenario is like this. So yeah, I'm having Zeus here. Then I have two phones. One having the extension 6012001 and 6012002. I'm going to make a call from the 6001 to 6012002, and this will be my calling number, and this will be my call number. Okay. I'm going to make a call and I'm going to collect the logs. I'm going to analyze the call logs on the call manager. Okay. So then both it's using the SIP protocol because it's having the SIP firmware is loaded on this one. So this is the scenario I'm having in this one. So let's jump to the call manager and show you that one. This two phones already registered. Then also it's having the SIP protocol. So this is the phone. Can you see this one? 7960. Okay. The device protocol, SIP protocol, we have this one. And this is the having the extension of 6012001. Then another phone I'm having, this is the 6012002. Here also it's having the SIP protocol here. So before I'm going to make a test call, so always what I do, whenever you want to be collect the logs, what happen here, first you should be prepare your RTMT first, that one. Log into the RTMT. So RTMT, it's an application that you'll be getting from, you go to the application, go to the plugins. From here, you can be download that RTMT, then you can install in your laptop. Already in my laptop, I have installed. Can you see this one? Cisco Unified Real-Time Monitoring Tool 12.5, because my call manager version is at 12.5. Okay, already I have logged in. Then after it will be asking the IP address of the call manager, then the publisher IP address you have to give, then you have to be authenticate with the application username and password. So now already I am into the RTMT here. So then go to the system tools. In the tools, we have in a trace and log center. Then here, go to the collect files. Okay, so because this is something error I'm getting because in my cluster there is another server 142.164.5. It's unable to find. That's no issues because that server is not up. I'll just give the okay. So here I'm going to be collect the Cisco call manager logs. Then give the next. Okay. Then relative range I'm going to provide. I'll just select 15 minutes, means last 15 minutes. From now, last 15 minutes, the logs it has to be pulled. Then the directory I'm going to select on D drive phone to phone logs. This is the folder which I have already created in my D drive. Under this, I'm going to be collect the logs, save. Then also I'm going to be uncompress these logs. If you are not uncompressing, what happens when you try to open under the Notepad++, it's not going to be open. So that's the reason. So I'm going to be select uncompress. log files here. So I'll just keep ready this one. I'm not collecting now. I'm just keep ready this one. Then I'll go to my phones and I'm going to be make a call here, this one. So I'm going to dial 60, okay, 6012002. See, another phone is ringing. Okay, when I'm calling, then I'm going to be answer the call here. Now both the phones are connected. Okay, so after that, again, I'm going to be disconnect the call. Okay, disconnect the call from the 6012001 itself. Okay, now call got disconnected here. Now, once the call got disconnected, now already I'm ready here in this one. Now, only the thing is I have to give finish. See here, when you give the finish, now it's going to start collecting the logs here. So here you can monitor that one. If the logs are collecting, can you see this one? Round circular, that means it's collecting. Cancel means you want to be cancel, you can be cancel here, this one. Okay, now it's a gray out. That means successfully it's got collected the logs. See, once the successfully got collected the log, cancel button, it will be gray out. Okay, then here also you'll be not getting any round clockwise where it's collecting that one. So now you can close your RTMT. Now here I'm going to be just minimize that. Okay, then I'll open my Notepad++ here. Already we have something. Let me close that window. I don't want to save. Then I'll just go to my directory here. This is what the phone to phone logs. I'll just open this folder, select this directory. Sorry. I'll select this one. I'll copy this one, then minimize, then go to the RTMT plus Control Shift F. So here in this one, give the directory which you have copied, just paste it here. Then here you have to give a DD equals what number you have dialed? 6012002. This is the number you have dialed, right? Search with the dial digit, dialed, okay? Then find out here this one. So you are getting one hit. One hit means only one call we have made it, right? Suppose if you have done the multiple calls, which call you got the issue, that in that scenario, what you have to do this one. Suppose you have done two calls. Okay, one call is success, one call is failure. So here 2 hits you will be getting. That means 2 calls you have done in the last 15 minutes. But the failure call, the timestamp also you require. Because when you have a multiple calls, which call it got failed, okay, to know that one, the timestamp also you have to be collect when you are collecting the information from the customer. Okay, this is the one. I'm just going to double click on this one. Okay, digit analysis, we got it here. Okay, so I'm going to click on this one, enter. Then here I'll give 4 stars. Then I'll be digit analysis. Okay, I'll just give only the digit analysis. See, this is what the digit analysis we got it. Then what I have to do here in this one, let me close this for the some time. A big pen. Scroll down. So I had to find one more thing. Digit analysis, weight DMPD. Okay. Yeah, this is the what I'm looking at this one. Can you see this one? Digit analysis, weight, DMPD, response here in this one. So in this line, so in the last, okay, if you scroll here, scroll to the next, here you can find the CI, call identifier. Can you see this one? This is the CI, we got it, call identifier. So select this CI number. I'm going to mark that the first color. Okay. And also I'm going to be, which is already selected here. Huh?
After selecting the number, what do you do?
I'm marking that one. Color I'm giving for identification. Then it's already selected here. So when it is selected, again, you press Control Shift F. That means now you are finding that CI. Okay, find all. So now we got it many CIs here. Now under the search result, okay, scroll down. I'm going step by step. First, what you have to do, digit analysis. Next, you have to wait DMPID request. In the wait DMPID, if you scroll last, you get the CI number. So mark that CI number and search that CI number on the search result. Okay. When you are searching, if you under the search, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, what exactly I'm looking, maybe it's yeah, that's what I'm looking for that line. Here we go. Separate, say all the common line you'll be getting. Can you see this one? This is the common you're getting. There is one line, 2 SIP. We have. Okay, this is the caller ID. Just double click on that line. Okay, the same CI. Now we got it the 180 ringing here. This one. Can you see this one? So now here I'm going to mark how many stars? 4 stars. Spare. What is this? 180 ringing. 180 ringing. Okay. So what is 180 ringing here? One thing you have to be understand. How the call flow we have. Oh, it's not here. So first what happened here, or I'll take it the paint. So see how we have the concept here. This is the CUCM you are having. This is the CUCM I'm having here. Okay. Then this is the phone I'm having. And this is the another phone I'm having. So both the phone using SIP protocol. See one call leg between phone to call manager and another call leg between the phone to another call manager here. Okay. How we have what is the first information it will be sending when I'm calling here? It sends what? Invite. Then after 100 ringing I'll get. Then 180 ringing. 180 ringing when phone is ringing. In this case, this phone is sending 180 ringing to this call manager. Okay. So now what I'm going to do here, this one. Here. Where I have collected these logs? CUCM. Okay. Now it is what happening here. This one 180 ringing is there. 180 ringing from where to where?
From card number to CUCM.
See here. Outgoing SIP UDP message. Can you see this one? This is outgoing from means what? From the call manager is going out. Right? Call manager is going out from where? 180 ringing means to the other phone here. Okay. Outgoing 180 ringing. Over. Now in this one, I get the call ID. It's not caller ID, it's called call ID here, this one. Okay. Right click. Again, mark this one. Sorry, guys. Now, I'll just select this one, caller ID. This is the unique caller ID it will be generating. Then Control Shift F, find that one. Now here, if you click on the first line, okay, this is what the invite. This is what the what? Invite, I got it. So here, invite. See, this is the invite sent to call manager from IP phone. Why? Because this is the incoming. I'm receiving who? Call manager. Because logs we have pulled where? This logs, whenever you are reading or analyzing something, you have to base on the call manager because you have collected the logs where? Call manager. For the call manager, it's what? Incoming. I'm getting a call, right? Incoming invite, I'm receiving that one. Who is receiving? Call manager is receiving the invite. From where? From the phone. Next. Then what happened next year? So immediately, okay, outgoing 100 trying. That means 100 trying is what? See, once it get the invite message, it will be sending what? 100 trying, right? See, for example, invite is sending. From the other end, what it has to be respond? 100 trying. So it's outgoing 100 trying I'm sending. To whom? To calling number. Okay. 100 trying sent to calling number from CM. Next. After 100 trying, 180 ringing, right? Got it? 180 ringing, I got it here. So which we have already mapped. 180 ringing. Sent to okay. Let it be 180 ring sent to. I'll come back. Then what? 200 okay, right? When it comes 200 okay? When the call receives. Oh. Then after what? Acknowledgement. Then after? Buy. Because already it got established, then it's a buy. See, buy message. Sending. Then finally 200 okay. See, very simple. When you understand. Got it? So there are two call legs we have. One call leg between the calling party to phone, calling party to CUCM, and another one from the CUCM to call party. This one we have analyzed for the calling party. Okay. Now I'll just click on this one. Control Shift F. I am finding only the stars. Oh. There are many stars we have here. Okay. Can you see here this one? Invite sent to call manager from the IP phone. Okay. Before to that, first we got a digit analysis. Digit analysis means we're taking the number, calling, sending that one. Okay. Invite I have sent. Then I got it 100 trying. Then after 180 ringing, 200 okay. Then acknowledgement. Then after I got it by okay, then 200 okay. This is how easily I can be identified. Now again I had to go to the digit analysis because this is the one call leg I got it. I want to find the another call leg, right? To find the another call leg, go to the digit analysis. Okay. Scroll down here on the digit analysis. Again, go to the digit analysis, weight DMPD. So go to the CI. Okay, go to the CI. Again, Control Shift F. Find that one. So then, under the search result, you had to find this one. This is the CI I'm searching, right? This is the CI of the calling number, which is associated to call number CI. So calling number separate CI, call number separate CI, it will be generated. Now I had to click on this one. Can you see this one? See, always what happened, it goes in sequence. 26927805. The next is 06. The 805 is associating with the 806 because separate call leg between the calling number phone and calling number and CUCM, and CUCM to call is separate call leg, right? So here it's generated separate CI and here it's generated the another separate CI. Now what I'm going to do this one, I'm going to copy. I'm going to mark now. This is the second. Then Control Shift F. I'm searching that second CI now. Then what you have to find here? 2 SIP. How you have found for the sub first one? See, second one I got it. Just double click on that. Now you got the invite. Another invite. Invite is outgoing. Outgoing means
Call manager.
okay. So here I'm going to give 2, 3, 4 hash. Okay.
The IP address is phone card number and this
It is sending outgoing. Invite is sending from my call manager to another IP phone. Okay, I got it one here. Okay, now I have to go with this call ID. Just mark it. Then select this caller ID. Same thing. How you have done for calling number. Control Shift F. Find. Invite. Send. Then I am receiving what? From the other phone. 100. Trying. Received from call number. Not from the call manager. Okay. Received. Next. 180 ringing. Ringing. Received from call number. Got it? After this one, what? 200? Okay. See, we have received. Received means call manager received, incoming. How you can see? This is incoming SIP TCP message. Okay. 200. Okay. Received from.
So all numbers.
So after 100 ringing, this should be acknowledged, right? Before to okay. After to okay.
180 ringing we have, right?
Ringing after acknowledgement.
No,
200 okay.
200 okay. Then acknowledgement. See, finally we have the acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is what? Sent. Then we have received this one.
We have sent acknowledgement. Received acknowledgement.
By we have received, right? Because call is disconnected from the calling party. From the call manager I got, okay, I'm sending the by message now. Then it has given 200 okay. Very simple. Okay, now see here. First invite sent to call number. This is what happening. It's sending the invite from the call manager to phone. From the another end, 100 trying. Then 180 ringing. Then 200 okay when it is answered. Then call manager has given the acknowledgement. Then again from the call manager I got by message. Why? Because we have disconnected from the calling party. Again I am giving 200 okay. That's it. Got it? Very simple here. Now we'll go to this invite message. I'm going to copy this invite.
Sir, internal call.
This is the internal call.
Because external gateway.
Gateway logs separately you have to pull. This is the call manager log. Even you can pull the logs on the call manager also. This is the logs I'm pulling within the call manager and how you can be filter it. So that's the reason you have to filter it basic, right? This is the very simple context here. This one basic. Suppose you want to collect the logs on the call manager and see how you can see which one. Okay. See, this is the invite header we have here in this one. In the invite header, we have via, from, to, date, call ID. This is the unique ID. Okay. A minimum session expire. Then after session expire. Okay. Then after this is the information. Okay. Maximum forwarders, content length. This is the information it contains. In an interview, if you go this one, they will be asking what is the mandatory parameter in the invite or what exactly under the invite header it contains. In the invite header, via is mandatory. From we have, to we have. Okay, this date is not mandatory, but still you can say. Then after call ID, this is the unique ID it will be generating. Okay. Then after minimum session expire. Then after C sequence, this is the sequence number. So always see this is sequence number for the invite here. Always this sequence comes in the only the invite message. Then session expires. This is the expire means session expire. Then max forwarders it will be there. Content length will be there here. So you have to tell about all these headers and you should be know what exactly this header also in this one. Okay. The first here, this is the invite which I have taken from where call manager to IP phone. Let's see the invite of what I'm going to do here, Control Shift F. So I'm going to search with the star. IP phone to call manager. This one. So we have this one, right? Okay. So here, so that you can understand easily, this is the invite sent from my IP phone to call manager here, this one. Okay. The first we have the invite message. Let's see what is this invite message. Okay. This is the first part of the trace, usually referred to as the request URI. This shows 4 key things: call number, device responsible, SIP port number, SIP version. In the invite number, this is the URI. Can you see this one? This completely URI till here. What port number it's using? Third one, 5060. What protocol it is using? SIP protocol. What version of the SIP protocol it's using? 2.0 version. Okay. In the invite, it will be contain the call number, what protocol, what port number. Okay. Responsible for the call number here. Means URI, SIP URI, it will be contained. Now, if you go back, so here, SIP colon, the always SIP addressing comes out, SIP URI, SIP colon, the number or the username at the host name or the IP address. See, call number, what number I have dialed? 6012002 only I have dialed, right? This is I'm collecting from the this one, calling here. Okay, then 142.164.51. Who is this 51? Call manager. What protocol I am using? SIP protocol. What version I am using? 2.0. So in the invite, it will be contained to whom you are calling, what port number you are using, what protocol you are using, and what is the version of that protocol. Okay, call number. Who is my next hop? Means from my IP phone, if I am dialing, where exactly next the call has to go? Call manager. See, we are getting that one 6012002 at the call manager. SIP protocol. So this is what invite message. Clear? Got it? The invite. Next, via. Via is important because via where the call is routing actually here, this one. Okay, because again, it has to be respond back. Respond back to whom? From where the call is originating here, this one. So now you can see SIP protocol version. What protocol you are using? UDP. Because it works on the with transport layer, the SIP protocol RTP works. Yesterday he asked the question, TCP or UDP. So now here it's using UDP and 142.164.85 and this is the port number here, this one. Okay, 85 is my phone IP address, that one. Can you see? From this phone, I'm dialing, right? My phone, because via this phone only it's going now, because this is the internal. If you make external, via will be the call manager. Why? Because via call manager, my call is going. Now again, if the call manager wants to respond me, it has to respond to me only, right? So that is what the via. Okay. Again, it's asked yesterday in the interview, what is via or via header here, this one. The required via header field is used to record the SIP route taken by a request, means from where it has taken the request. From my phone only taking the request, right? And it is used to route a response. Again, I want to respond. To whom I want to respond? Okay. Suppose if the call is going outside, IP phone to call manager to queue. Okay. From the call manager to queue where it is going, the via will be queue, CUCF. Because again, if the gateway wants to respond, to whom it wants to be respond? To the call manager. That is what the via. Okay. From the initially, phone is via. Because what is the via means? So this is the via is very important. Why? Because from where I have taken this request and where exactly I want to respond back this one. So that is what the via. So you can explain this one. From internally, you are making the call via will be calling phone only this one. When you are making the external the call, via will be again CUCM. When the CUCM, on the CUCM to gateway call leg, not from the phone. Now I am analyzing from where? Phone. Phone, it will be phone only this one, via. Again, where it has to be respond here, this one. So that is the via messages I'll be getting here, this one. Say example, via SIP protocol version, what number I'm using, from where you want to be respond back this one. Okay. Next, to and from. From to and from is what? To is the calling number. From is call the number here, this one. So we have that information. Can you see this one? We got it. Via. From we got it. Okay. 2001 from we have done. 2002. 2 I have got it. Okay. Then this is the unique ID, call ID. For that call, particular call, it will be generate one unique ID randomly. That is what caller ID. If you remember, based on this caller ID, we found that call for. How I have filtered based on the caller ID. How I got this caller ID based on the CI. CI, right? How I got the CI from the digit analysis. Getting the point? So why we have to go for the first digit analysis to find the CI. If I find the CI, I'll get the caller ID. If I get the caller ID, complete call flow I get it. I can filter it. This is how the way the path hierarchy we have this one. Okay, this is the unique ID it will be generating for your calls. Okay, next is the max forwards. By default, start with the 70. When it goes to the next, it will become 69 here. So can you see this one? This is from the IP phone to call manager, right? Now again, we have the another invite from the call manager to IP phone. So there, if I go where it is, max forward is 69. Okay. First, it will be generating the 70. What is the max forward? To communicate from source to destination, maximum how many hops it can be go through. How many hops? For example, IP phone to call manager is 1 hop. Call manager to the gateway is another hop. Gateway to provider is 3rd hop. Now, from the provider to destination, we don't know how many hops we have this one. So it can be less than 70 hops. If the hops you are having more than 70, then call is unreachable. That is what? Max forwarders. By default is what? 70. Okay. When it is reaching, it will be reducing this number. So first I'm analyzing from the phone, 70. When it is reaching to the call manager and it is reaching to some other invite, it will be 69. Now from the 69, it will be show here. But on the gateway, suppose if we have later, if we collect the logs on the gateway also, when we do full-fledged, there also I'm going to collect the logs. I will show there it will be show 68. Because call manager is 69. From 69, it will be reducing one more hop here, this one. So that's how, that's the max forwarders we have. This is the C sequence number. Okay, it will be generating the C sequence number, 101 random number it will be generated. This is the sequence number generating for the invite message. Okay, call ID, we got it. C sequence header. Is required header filter in every request. Whenever you send every request means every invite message is one request. Okay, this sequence header is required in every request. The sequence header field contains the decimal number that increase for each request. Already we have 101, that's a decimal number we have. Usually it increased by 1 for each new request with exemption of cancel and acknowledge request. Keep on every request, it will be generating one sequence number and it will be keep on increase that number. Okay, except for the cancel and acknowledgement, which uses the sequence number of the invite request for which it refers. The sequence count is used by a user agent server to determine out of sequence request to be different between the new request or retransmit. To know why, because whether it is into the same request, same session or different session, the sequence number it will be generating. Anyhow, even nobody will ask about the sequence number, only for your information. Then after expire, expire means session expire, it comes in a second, 180 second, 3 minutes here, this one. Means initially when it is sending the call, how long this session should be active. That is what session expire scheme. 180 second means minimum 3 minutes, this call should be active. But actually, this is requesting initially. How long it should be? 180. Same thing, minimum session expire also gives the same information. Now we don't have the minimum. Okay, here we don't have the minimum session expire. No problem. So that is what the session expire here, this one. Then after content length. See here, whenever if the content length something, if there is a 0 here, then it's a delay offer. If something the number is there, then it is a early offer. What is the difference between the delay offer in the early offer? In the early offer, when it
In
is
early
sending,
offer, STP will send with invite message, and it will receive the STP will receive in acknowledgement. In delay offer, the STP will send in the 200 okay, and acknowledge it will receive in acknowledge.
okay, now this is the invite message, right? In the invite message, we have a SDP, right? Content length means 270 means SDP is content. So below is the SDP detail. Can you see this one? What version I'm using? Origin. Okay. Cisco. We are using. S is equal to session name. Timers. M is equal to media. What type of media? This is the audio call or video call. And what codec you are using? See, this is what the codec it defines. 0, 8, 18, 101. Okay. So this, it will not give directly G.711 something, this one. Okay. It will be providing the, this is how. Okay. It will be providing the two codecs. It can be negotiated here. Then this is called CNAME. Okay. Connection IP or the, say in interview they'll ask, for example, you have the one-way audio issue or no audio. Call is established, but audio is not there. How you can analyze? That is what, how RTP is established or not, how you can find. So here RTP flow, I don't have any separately, right? What I am having, invite, 100 ring, 180 ringing, 200 okay, acknowledgement. Then that's it. RTP is not displaying anything here, this one. How I can understand based on the SDP. In the SDP, you have to link this C attribute. Okay, the connection or IP address. In this one, always the IP address I'm getting right, 142.164. Here IP address should be there. Okay, this is the media IP address. Media IP address means RTP stream IP address. Sometimes what happens, you get 0.0.0.0. Whenever you are analyzing, instead of actual IP address, you get 000. Through this, you can understand that one audio is not established. One way you can check it out, whether it's receiving one or sending one, where the audio you have this one. This is how it can be analyzed. This is the interview question they'll ask. When you are collecting the logs, how we can be identified there is a one-way audio issue on the logs. Okay, when we are analyzing the logs on the SDP information, C, okay, connection or IP address for the RTP stream, where IP address should be there. There is an attribute called C is equal to IPv4 and the IP address of the RTP IP address should be there. If there is no IP address of the RTP, then if 0000 is there, then through that we can understand this is the one-way audio issue. Okay. Now, after this one, these are the many attributes that will be established here in this one. Okay. Attribute for RTP. Okay. Can you see this one? RTP. RTP means RTP for what? Media. Media means what? 1 for 0. G.711 EULA. 0 means G.711 EULA. Okay. See, RTP I'm using, what under the codec I'm using? 3 codec I'm using. See how you can see attribute. This is the AA. See attributes. First is what? RTP. 0 means PCMU means G.711 EULA. 8 G.711 ELA. Then again RTP 18 means G.729. See here 0, 8, 18. First preference is what? EULA. Then ELA. Then 29. Okay. Then this we have, right? This is for the DTMF. Attribute we are using for the DTMF. So these are the DTMF attributes and these are the DTMF tone attributes it's using. Okay. Whenever first, if you get RTP, that attribute you are using for the RTP. In the attribute, if you get this one, FMTP, that means that is for you are using for DTMF. This is how you have to understand. RTP, FMTP means you're using for the DTMF tone and DTMF attribute. And finally, this you have to know. Suppose here in the canonical name, CI 0.0.0.0 I'm having. Okay. Here I get only send. That means only RTP I'm sending, not receiving. So here it should be send and receive. Okay. I am sending RTP. I want to send also. I want to receive also this one. This is RTP. You have to be. So this is how you have to analyze your call of this one. Got it here? That's it. Based on this one, that's what concept is very important. Call flow is very important. If you know the call flow, what is going, what is coming, and what you have to be analyzed, this is how you have to be analyzed. What invite message comes, content length, SDP, everything. If you study this much, okay. So now you go to any interview, they'll be asking same questions. What is SDP? What exactly is SDP contains? Okay, one-way audio issue. How we can find when you are collecting the loss based on the SDP? Okay, what exactly invite header contains? What is the mandatory parameters or headers under the invite messages? Okay, from via content length we have content length is not mandatory. Maximum forwarders we have C sequence, caller ID, session expire, minimum session expire. Session expire means what? Means whenever if I am making the call, how long this session should be active here, this one. That is what the session expire we have. Can you see this one? The session expire header convey the session interval. Session interval means what? How long this session should be active. For example, you are going for movie. Movie it's a 3 hour. 1.5 hour you get on a break, right? That's called interval. That means, so starting from the movie to till interval, how long we have? 1.5 hour. Getting the point? Means once the movie got start, next break you will be getting after 1.5 hour. That is what interval. So here, when you are initiating the call, once the call got established, so it will be described how long this session should be active. That is what session expires. Okay, it is placed in an invite request. Can you see this one? We are getting where? On the invite we are getting. And it is allowed in the 2xx. Means I am sending what? Invite. Okay. Then 100 trying, 180 ringing, it will be not there. Okay, you want to verify, just verify. For example, invite I'm sending, then 100 trying. See, I don't have anywhere the session expires here. Then 180 ringing also I don't have. But again, I'll be getting that one under the 200. Okay. Invite it goes and 200. Okay, that's what. Allowed in the 2xs class response to an invite. It is present indicate the user agent want to be use the session timer for this call. So now again, I go to the 200 okay here. In the 200 okay. Yeah, because when I'm sending the invite SDP, I'll get the acknowledgement in where 200 okay, right? So in the 200 okay, we have the content line.
Sir, invite always STP early offer and receiving 200 delay offer. How it will be?
When it is sending the invite in the same invite, if SDP is there, then it's early offer. Only invite is sending without SDP, then it's a delay offer. Then where the SDP comes in 200 okay and acknowledgement. Okay, so maybe on the call manager, I can find that one. So let me. See, invite I'm sending here. Then minimum SC I'm having. Session expire. Minimum SC and session expire I'm having here. Then 200 okay if I go. Okay, here I'm not getting that this one minimum session expire and everything. Why? Because this is an internal call. When the call is going from the gateway, then we get it in the 200. Okay, in the 200, for example, I'm telling minimum session expire should be 3 minutes. Example, actually by default 1800 will get 1800 seconds is equal to minute. If you convert, it comes in 30 minutes. Okay. For example, you are making a call. I'll take the 3-minute example. This session should be active for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, it will not disconnect. Okay. What happened this one? After 3 minutes, again, it will be sending the re-invite message. Okay. Here, they are going to negotiate in the initial itself. Suppose your expired time is over. Who is going to refresh that one? That is called refresher. Okay. In that one, server will be providing that one. Who should be act as a refresher? That means initially I am sending a call to him. So I have given 3 minutes after time. This call should be active for 3 minutes. I am the user agent client and he is the user agent server. Now user agent server will be update that one. Okay. Who is the refresher? Refresher means after the 3 minutes, who is going to re-invite this call? Whether you or me. Okay. Either even I can provide that refresher information, calling also. Even the call also can provide. If the calling is not providing, means user agent client is not providing, user agent server is going to be provided as a refresher, where you can see that refresher under the 200 okay. Under the 200 okay, you can see the refresher and also it will be mentioned UAC or UAS. Means refresher should be user agent client. If it is mentioned UAS, refresher should be UAS. Yes, means after 3 minutes, who has to be sent the re-invite? Server, which is there will negotiate with that one. So that is the attributes for the session expires. Got it? So that's how what we can do this one. The session we are going to be the SIP header. Okay. Invite message via header to or from caller ID. That is call ID, not caller ID, but in generally we say caller ID, but actually it's a call ID. See sequence number, session expires, content length, maximum forward. You got it? What exactly all this thing? If you tell this much, that's much enough. Okay, in the interview. Then this is the log. First, we have to find what? Digit analysis. Then I have to find what? Digit analysis, wait, dimped response. In this line, CI, call identifier. Mark that CI, then find that one. So you can be get the caller ID. Caller ID again, in the below find result, it will be like this one. So example, it will be getting. So this is how you have to be marked and you have to be search your calls. Otherwise, searching the calls, there see in these many lines, hundreds of lines, how you can be identify your calls? Is it possible manually checking line by line, line by line? It's not possible. This is what this type of the filtering or tricks you want to use this one. Okay, this is analyzing the call manually. This is how you can be read the calls here. But we have another tool called translator X. Okay, so we can go with the translator X. Okay. I'll just copy, drag this folder to the translator X. Okay. I don't want MGCP, BH, skinny also. I'll just uncheck that one. I want only SIP. Okay. Now in the SIP here, you can generate the diagram also. Or you can go to the call list also here. Okay. Call list, and you can see we don't have any call list. It should be displayed. Generate diagram. So here, actually, this is the call manager. And this is my '85 is the phone, 82. I don't know who is this 83. '85 and 82. 85 and 82.
Total 6,185
Yes. 85 and 82, right? Okay. See you, CMI. From, and this is the okay. So this is 85 is who? IP phone. This is the call manager. I'm sending invite with the SDP. Can you see this one? Then 100 trying, 180 ringing, 200 okay, acknowledgement. Again, I'm sending by 200 okay. Why? Because there are multiple phones are there. So I just combine that one. So all other it's got combined. So I'm just looking only for between the call manager and IP phone. This is how we can be combined and we can see. See, for an example, this is the invite. I'll just double click. See, same invite I'll be getting here. Got it? Max forwarder, everything. Can you see this one? Same we got it, which how we have collected. From here also we can be doing. And this is very simple because I want to give you the Notepad++. So because this translator X for the call manager logs, we can be do it. Audit logs and everything is not possible that one. Most of the time we use the Notepad++ to analyze even the gateway logs and everything can be do it there and filter it there. So that's the reason I have shown. But translator X, it's very easy where you can be see here in this one. This is how you can, it will be generate the diagram, call flow, and you can be see. But still a lot of filters we have. See, new filter you can be apply, or the filters you can be apply here. Okay, so you can be give the device IP, TCP, protocol, messages. Okay, based on that one, it will be find the caller ID you can be provide if you know time you can give. Based on that, it's going to be filtered. But generally, call list it has to be get. I don't know why it's not because one call we have made it right. The calling number. But here we have to get it the call list easily. So let's see that one. So when we do the some other labs, I'll show you that one. So this is how we can be collect the logs and analyze the logs. So in this one, how to collect the logs, how to analyze by using the translator rates, notepad plus, how the tricks we can use, the filtering we can be used, what exactly invite message contains header. Okay. Then after SDP information, we have discussed. Any questions?
Sir, this earlier for delay for random need, we need to configure that.
By default, the call manager, it will be having that. By default, call manager